So get your blunt rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Y'all know what time it is. We about to go up again. Tap in. Alright, now look, this gonna be about me bouncing back through anything. That's what I do and that's who I am. I'm a natural born hustler. Always get back. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. If you a hustler, then you know where I'm coming from. You know what I'm talking about. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Some people gotta drop big. Some people gotta ask everybody for something. Some people gotta wait on people to do for them. Not me. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. I make shit happen off of nothing. How many of y'all can relate? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Alright? Y'all ready? Let's go. This right here is a part of my hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it going. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Now, what I'm gonna speak on here is hopefully this will give some of y'all a little motivation to go ahead and do whatever you need to do to make things happen. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. If you a real hustler, salute to you. Let's get it. All right. So for this one, it's about being a hustler. That's me all day, every day. I get my hustle on. I do what I got to do. Age Poop 420. Yo, what's the deal? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Hey, you know, it's funny being called Unc, man, because I remember when I was a youngin' man, and I used to always call people Unc, shit like that. But, now I'm up there in age, so now I'm being called Unc. That's crazy. Unc, what's your job? I don't got no job, man. Um, Self-employed. You know what I'm saying? I work for me. I buy and sell cars. You know what I'm saying? I gamble. I motherfucking YouTube. You feel me? I do multiple shit, whatever it take. If I don't got nothing going on, I go work a job. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. I hustle multiple ways. I done had 1,001 jobs, but I just got to a point where working for people don't work for me no more. You know what I'm saying? So I do things on my time. Now, what I do with like buying and selling cars, it be a lot of downtime here and there. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So when it be like that, sometimes I gotta go ahead and go left. I go to the casino, I gamble. You know what I'm saying? I take $100 to the casino, turn that shit into $1,000. You know, I can take $1,000 to the casino, turn that shit into 10,000. You know what I'm saying? It just all depends on what I'm on. I done went to the casino with 10 bands and lost the whole 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? It's all a hustle. It come with the territory. It is what it is. Much love to India. I fuck with y'all. I know y'all fuck with me. I fuck with y'all. Boxing with class. How to quit smoking. Hey man, just stop. Go cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to quit. Just go cold turkey. Just be done. Don't even think about it. Like me, I'm a smoker. I smoke all fucking day. But sometimes I go without smoking for weeks, months at a time. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta quit. Bro, I'm sad. Why you sad? What's going on? Uh Bendry, please help me. What's the problem? Unc, you ever did Any martial arts? Hell nah. When I was a kid, I took some boxing classes, but that shit wasn't me. You know, uh, or now people take advantage of my goodness. You know what you got to do? You got to stop giving a fuck. You got to stop giving people that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be selfish with your own and do you. You know, that's just part of being a hustler. You got to do for you. You know, when you keep doing for others, you take away from who you are. Ain't nobody ever going to appreciate you. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? The only people that appreciate you is your kids. Remember that. Everybody else is going to take advantage. That's just how life goes. So, best way to protect your peace is cut them off. If they not here for you, don't be there for them. Unc, you ever been heartbroken? Hell yeah. Hell fuck yeah. Shit. Man, listen. My first love broke my heart. She got pregnant by my big homie. You know what I'm saying? My baby mama broke my heart. She got pregnant by another nigga after we done already had two kids and blamed me for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I done had my heart broke a couple times. But the thing is, gotta move on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it moving, dog. It ain't no such thing as just, you know, sitting around being sad about it, you know, because everything got its time and its place, you know. You gonna heal, just keep it moving. How tall are you? I'm 6'2", you know. How did I heal from it? I just had to move on. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you can do. You just got to move on. You know, if you keep going with that same motion and keep going with the same thing, you're gonna destroy yourself mentally. You know, that's how a lot of people commit suicide because they don't know how to let things go. You know, you just got to dig in there and just say fuck it. You know, this me right. A girl can break my heart right now. Within the next 5 minutes, I'll forget all about her. I just act like it never happened. I know it might sound hard to say, or it might sound easy, but honestly, it is. Just like how you was there and you love that woman and you did everything for her, you got to have that same turnaround when it's time to break loose. Because one thing for sure, you was born by yourself, you're gonna die by yourself. So don't ever think that you got to go with anybody. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to let go, let go. All right. Hi, love from India. I rock with India. Y'all fuck with me. I got a nice little percentage of audience from India, so I know what it is. I wish I could get a passport. I would come visit y'all. You know what I'm saying? But y'all ever come to the States? Come fuck with Raw Up a Poe Up. I got you. Nah, back to the video. Me being the hustler that I am, you know what I'm saying? I always get the fuck back, no matter what. I don't let nothing stop me from shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this motivates some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you go through, no matter what you lose, no matter what you gain. I didn't been the type, I done lost everything. I lost everything and got that shit back. I never cried about nothing. I never sat around and dwelled on anything. Nothing. If I lost it, I go get it back. You want to know something? Every day you wake up, you got another chance to make it happen. So don't ever sit around crying and tucking your tail about nothing. Just get out here and do it. That's all you can do. Ariane Leia, what's the deal? A's poop. Would you ever join the military? Fuck nah. Is you crazy? Look, never, never. I would never, military, army, none of that shit. You wanna know something? They said that the army is not for the black man. And I wholeheartedly believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I would never do that. Plus, I would never uh, put my life in danger like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of them people that go over there don't come back. And for the ones that do come back, they got a lot of mental issues. You know what I'm saying? What you think the VA is? You know what I'm saying? They got to care for those veterans that came back from the war. Them people be fucked up mentally. You know, have you ever watched Dead Presidents? You seen when they came back from the war how fucked up Chris Tucker was. You know what I'm saying? He was on that dope real bad. He had to be on that dope to keep him sane. That's real shit. I'm not putting myself in that position. Hell nah. So any type of force to defend the country, not doing it. Plus, I'm too old to be doing that shit anyway, so that ain't in my cards. So nah. All right. You understand a little English, but you don't understand my language. How you don't understand my language, but you keep commenting in the chat? What is you talking about? I don't know. You starting to act a little funny. I thought it was all love, but now you talking about you don't understand my language. What you mean by that? Levi, do you play Fortnite? No, sir. Never did. I don't got nothing against it. Just never got around to it. Why is not for the black man? Because we didn't start that shit. That shit was formed with a bunch of politicians and them higher up people. That's they fight. That's what they do with other countries. They fight with each other arguments, because of whatever products and supply and demand they got going on. Things don't go right, so they fall out with each other, and then they call on people in the country to fight for it. Do you know how wars start? They don't just start because somebody just want to bomb USA or nothing like that. It's because of them politicians and shit. They be having arguments and frictions with other countries because of whatever business they got going on. And when they come to a disagreement, this is the outcome. Let's go to war. All right. We gonna send our troops over there. Y'all gonna send y'all troops over here. That's how it go. So that war shit, it don't even have nothing to do with us as civilians, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But you got too many civilians that stand up for it. They ride for that shit and put their own life on the line. When the people, the ones that start this shit, they don't go out there. You know what I'm saying? They don't go out there. They ain't on the line. Now, if them same politicians that start these fights and arguments with these other countries, if they go out there, yeah, I stand up with them. But that ain't gonna never happen. So guess what? I'm never gonna do it. All right. Shit, man. I'm in the Air Force right now though, cause I want to go into piloting, and I can't pay for the training. That is proof to show you shouldn't even be there. You shouldn't even have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Just for the position that you in, you there to fight for the country. Why is it that you got to pay for anything? It just go to show you all of this shit is a hustle, which is my whole point. You know what I'm saying? It's multiple ways to hustle. You don't got to do nothing like that to put your own life in jeopardy. Because when you die, all they gonna do is bring that flag to your mama house, and they gonna say, "Hey, he didn't make it," and you just gonna be another casualty. You know what I'm saying? So my advice to you is try and get out while you can. Nah, it's free, but it's only free if you join the Air Force. Well, I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna join it or not? You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that it'd be worth your life unless you on base, to where you not on the field, battling this shit. If they can keep you on base, where you helping people out and things like that, or building on the airplanes or things. I mean, hey, that's cool, but going to war and battle, nah, hell nah, that ain't it. All right, now look back to it, man. So like I was saying about being a hustler, it all started with my daddy, honestly. You know what I'm saying? My daddy put me through rigorous training as a kid, you know. So by the time I was like 7, 8 years old, I was out shoveling snow, cutting grass, raking leaves, shoveling dog shit. You know what I'm saying? I was doing all that as a kid. And this was every day, every season. You know what I'm saying? I had work to do. Take out the trash, sweep and mop, vacuum, clean up, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've been working ever since I was a child. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I turned 12, I was just so out of control. I was in the streets, doing a lot of stupid ass shit. So my daddy ended up having me get a job with my uncle, which is his brother. You know what I'm saying? My uncle had a business with the banks, where the banks, I can't think of the name right now, but when people get evicted out their houses and shit, so my uncle, he had a contract with the banks. So when somebody get evicted, the banks would call him. He'd come through there and clean out the houses and get it ready for the next tenants. I started doing that when I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in whole houses, cleaning them bitches out. Couches, TVs, fish tanks, whatever the fuck is in the house. I gotta bring all that shit outside. All the trash, I gotta bag all that shit up. After everything cleaned up, then we gotta sweep all the floors. Gotta sweep pick all that shit up. Sometimes we even gotta mop them, depending on the situation, depending on the house. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was a lot of shit at 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? All it was, my daddy was just molding me to be a hustler, at a young age. So after that, I did that with my uncle until I was 18. So from 12 to 18, I did that for 6 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been working my whole life. You know what I'm saying? All right, back to the chat. They got me flying cargo planes and transporting people. I ain't bombing people or nothing. Okay, shit, go ahead, do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It can get you in a piloting, it'll pay for it. Yeah, hell yeah. There's good money in doing that pilot stuff, but be careful because when you in that air, you know what I'm saying? So just be careful with that. All right, now, like I was saying, um, until I turned 18, you know what I'm saying? I switched off from that and I started doing pizza deliveries. So I worked with my uncle for 6 years, from 12 to 18. And in between that time, I was side hustling. When I go to school, I was selling cell phones, the Boost and Nextels. They was hot back then. You know what I'm saying? I had all the motherfuckers. How was I getting that shit? Not only from working, but I'm shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? I was robbing shit on the low too. Stealing shit. I told y'all it was a Kmart in my neighborhood I used to steal from. I used to steal CDs from the Kmart, turn around selling bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I've been hustling my whole life. Like I always been a hustler. I ain't never been sitting around waiting on shit. I was never spoon fed. And both of my parents worked. You know what I'm saying? I lived in a two-parent household and both of my parents worked. You know what I'm saying? But it was what it was. Like I said, my daddy started me out early. So I was just hustling from the top, you know what I'm saying, at a young age. And with me flipping phones and shooting dice and Cartier glasses, the Cartier glasses was a part of the hustle too in school. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no cash and you got some Cartier glasses on your face, you gotta take them bitches off and put them in the dice game if you want to win some money. If you want to get you some get back, It been plenty of times I done lost my glasses. It been plenty of times I done won glasses. You know what I'm saying? I walk off with a pair of new buffs, and then I turn around and go to work. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15 years old. So I always had the hustle in me. I always been doing the motherfucking thing. You know, it's nothing new. I've been hustling my whole life. So when I turned 18 and I started delivering pizza, that shit was paying me more than what I've been doing from 12 to 18. You know what I'm saying? I was making $1,000 a week at 18 years old delivering pizzas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just riding around, going to people's door, boop, here go your pizza. They give me what it costs. Sometimes they tip me. On top of that, I get paid delivery fee. You know what I'm saying? And this was way before Google and all the navigation and all that shit. So basically, I had to learn addresses. You know what I'm saying? So back in that time, if you was good with it and you learned the addresses and you was fast, you would make money. I'm a quick learner. You know what I'm saying? So within my first couple of weeks of working there, I caught on quick. I started learning the addresses, and on top of it, the piece of delivery place that I was working at was in my hood. So of course, a lot of the addresses I was getting, I was like, "Oh, okay, I know where that's at." You know what I'm saying? I be over there. I be over here. I know that block. I know this block. You know what I'm saying? So I started catching on to that shit. I was making a band a week delivering pizzas, and I was eating free, of course. You know what I'm saying? So I went and caught me a motherfucking apartment out in the burbs at 18. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything was on me. I was just doing me. All my cars had rims, paint jobs. You know what I'm saying? Sounds, tents, whatever you could think. I had it all. I did it all at, at a young age. I've been doing that shit. You know. So all this car shit, this ain't nothing new. I've been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm just a hustler, dog, you know. So I did the pizza thing for a couple of years. After I switched off from that, I started robbing. It was a drought in the streets. Ain't nobody had no money. You know what I'm saying? That was around like '09, '10, you know, '11, somewhere around that, in that era. People was broke. Ain't nobody had shit. So it wasn't really no money out here. So I got out here and started robbing shit. I wasn't gonna go without. You know what I'm saying? So my next hustle was robbing. You know, I already kind of had the mentality from back in the day of stealing from the Kmart. You know what I'm saying? I just elevated it now because I'm an adult now. You know, so I started robbing people. In between all of that robbing, I'm doing shit with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over town robbing everybody. East side, west side, whatever. I'm robbing everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ended up getting caught up while I'm robbing some shit and got fucking shot the fuck up. Motherfuckers tried to smoke me. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't get me. So I did what I had to do. Got up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I did my time. After I did my time, I had to motherfucking get out and get my life back right. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, I got my life back right. I got right back to hustling. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I didn't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was in prison, I was hustling in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like I always kept a hustle going on. You know what I'm saying? For real. So after I got out, I was only out for a week. When I first got out of prison after doing 4 years, I was only out for 1 week and I already had a job. I was out for 7 days and had a job. So I got right back to hustling. Within about 2, 3 weeks down the line, I had bought a car. I bought this car on Craigslist. Just so happened, dude was down the street from my job. He came and dropped the car off on me. You know what I'm saying? Psh, took off from there. When I came home to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ain't nobody gave me no money. I ain't had no clothes, no shoes. I ain't had nothing. I had to start all the way from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I picked myself up. I got back on. I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I just kept hustling. So with the hustle going on, different women was coming around me. Nah, I'm not no ugly nigga, so I don't got no problem with getting women anyway. But when you start getting money and you hustling, you doing your thing, women see that shit and they attracted to it, you know. So I was attracting women that was higher than me, that was doing better than me. And they started putting me hip to shit. So my hustle started turning up even more. It all goes to say that no matter what, I bounce back from anything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no stopping me at all. You know, I ended up bumping into a woman that told me that working ain't for me. I didn't work so many jobs. You know what I'm saying? I didn't did roofing. I didn't did construction. I didn't did demolition. I'm an independent contractor. You know, I can go to a site right now and I can start working right now because I got that under my belt. You know what I'm saying? But I'm preserving my body. I didn't did all that hard ass work. You know, so ain't no more of that. You feel me? But I done did so much shit, man. So much in my lifetime. And I came across a woman that said, hey, you know, you just beating yourself up. This ain't for you. You need to be your own boss. So she put me on to the next step to become my own boss. I ain't looked back since. And that was back in 2017. You know what I'm saying? So I've been independent ever since then. Now, I didn't work a couple of jobs here and there, you know, since then, but I always been my own boss ever since 2017. So I've been independent for 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Any little jobs that I didn't work over that time, I only worked in jobs for like a couple of months or something. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't never nothing too long. So I maybe spent a couple of months doing some shit, and then boom, I'm on to the next. You know what I'm saying? I'm right back on my hustle. Like I said, with being your own boss and doing your own thing, it's ups and it's downs. All that shit you hear that them my kids, they upstairs playing around this shit, man. You know, they always doing the most. But anyway, yeah, you know, the hustle be real. You know what I'm saying? I don't never let nothing stop me. I just keep going and I keep doing what I got to do. You know, so to anybody out there that don't know what to do in life, man, look, pick yourself up. Just go do it. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. I didn't work at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I did what the fuck I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hustler. I don't give a fuck. And when I did work at Burger King, I only worked there for 1 month, but it did what I needed to do. It made the money that I needed to make to get me to the next step. So for anybody that don't know what to do, go work at Burger King. Save you up some money. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. You know, and like I said, if times really do get hard like that, I'll take a couple dollars and I'll go to the casino and flip that shit. You know, if I lose it, I lost it. It's just some money, man. That should have come back. You know, a lot of people lose their mind when they go to the casino and lose some money. You know, that ain't no real hustler. You know, because it be the same people. If they win some money, they happy jumping all over the place. But if they lose some money, they sad and saying it's a scam and all of this bullshit. That ain't no hustler. You know what I'm saying? You a hustler, you gonna take losses. Everything ain't gonna be a sunny day. That's just how it go. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta have that hustle in you, no matter what it is, no matter what you doing, no matter where you at. You gotta have that hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, me doing this right now, this another hustle. You know, like I never thought about doing YouTube, but I ended up getting stripped of everything. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out another play. I had to go another route. Here I am. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, to everybody that don't know what they need to do out here in life, pick yourself up. Go figure it out. It's out here for you. Trust me. Especially here in America. It's always a way to do something. Before I end this, right? let me give you a little hustle. Let me break down something for you. If you really don't know what to do in life, let me break down something for you to turn you into your own boss. That I really just thought about. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, I've been knowing this girl for 5 years, right? Now she got a group home business. Y'all know what group home is? The group homes. It's for the like the elderly people, people with dementia and things like that. That they family don't want to take care of them, things like that. Instead of sending them to nursing homes and shit like that, they put them in group homes. Group homes is when somebody manage a house and they move all of these residents into a home. So you move all these residents into a home, right? And you care for them. You they caregiver. Now let me break it down to you. Like I said, the girl I know, this is why I'm gonna give y'all this game, because I've been watching this girl do this shit for 5 years straight. You know what I'm saying? And this is her hustle. And she made damn good money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to give y'all some game. With these group homes, right? Anybody can do it. It ain't no special tactics you gotta go through. Ain't no degrees you gotta have. None of that. The main thing you need to have is a couple dollars. What you mean? I say save up like 5 bands. How I'm gonna save up 5 bands, Mr. Roll Up? All right, let's go from the top. Again, go get you a job at Burger King. You know what I'm saying? Save that money. Let me tell you something. I told you when I worked at Burger King, man, look, I worked 7 days a week. Those type of places, they need people all the time. So don't ever think that, you know, you can't work these many hours or you're not gonna make that much money. Bullshit. They start you out at like $15 an hour with 40 hours. You do the math on that. What's that, about like 600 a week after taxes, right? Now when the weekend come, just say they got you on a Monday through Friday schedule. When the weekend come, pick up the weekend hours as well. You know what I'm saying? Now with the weekend hours, hold on. And I'm about to cut into their ears. They doing the most. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when the weekends come, sign up for that too. Do the weekend hours. All right. Hey, calm down. My bad, because I try to let them do their thing, but they just acting a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Now look, with the weekend, right? When the weekend come, that's time and a half. I told they always need workers. When I was working at Burger King, I wouldn't even call them and ask them, "Hey, can I come in on the weekends?" And nothing. I just be there. I just show up. I show up and I clock in, and they assign me right in. You know what I'm saying? They always need people. Now look, like I said, the Monday through Friday, you do your 40 hours. All right, you got your 40 ball in. Now you know after 40 hours it's time and a half, right? Okay. So you do the math. By the time Saturday come, you in there on Saturday. You on time and a half at this point. So what you do with that is time and a half. If you getting 15 an hour, what's half of 15? 750, right? So your 15 an hour then went to 22.50 on that Saturday, that time and a half. So now you at 22.50 an hour. You making more people, damn, you making more money than people in the plant. You know what I'm saying? You at 22.50 at Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Taco Bell, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You making more money than people in the plant at this point. Bust you another 8 to 10 hours out of that. Hustle, hustle. Get it on. Because when that check come, you're gonna be happy to see it. So just say you go ahead and bust that 2250, just say for 8 hours or something. What's that? Like another 200 at the taxes. Add that 200 to your 600 you got from your 40 hours. Now you at about $800. The next day roll around Sunday. Do that too. Come in again. Bust that 8 hours out. That time and a half. 2250 an hour by 8 hours. That's another 200. Put all that together. That's a band a week. You're making a band a week at McDonald's. Some that hire you instantly today. If you don't got nothing else, you would get hired at a place like that today. And I'm not saying it's healthy to eat that shit, but if you don't got nothing to eat, get your grub on. Do what you got to do. You already there. You know what I'm saying? Just watch what you eating and how you eating. You know what I'm saying? But do what you got to do. That's $1,000 a week you could possibly be making. I mean, even if you don't make that much, you still can walk away with $700-800 a week, easy. You know what I'm saying? Save that shit up. I say give it about 90 days. Save all of that up. Of course, you're gonna have to, buy you some little food, traveling, things like that. Just say if you making $3,000 a month out of this job, and you got to spend 500 on food and traveling, so you at like 2,500. You know what I'm saying? Now it might be a little more than that. I'm just giving you a little number. You know what I'm saying? So just say after everything, you got 2,500 a month in your pocket at all your expenses and everything, right? Okay, say that shit. Save it for a couple of months. In 2 months, you will have $5,000. But go ahead and give yourself another boost. Give it another 30 days. You do that, that turned into what? That 5,000 turned into 7,500 in 3 months working at McDonald's. All right, now you got 7,500 in the pocket. Now go ahead and call these group homes. See what it is that all that you got to do, all the requirements that you got to meet. Again, it ain't much. It's not much at all. You know what I'm saying? But see what it is that you got to do. Mainly what it is you have to have a house. So what you do, you start searching for houses, not in the hood. Don't think like that. Get you a house in the suburbs, because these companies look at that, because you got to remember they giving you clients. They not going to give you clients to put them in the hood where it's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find a house out in the suburbs. All right? Just say you find you a 3-bedroom house in the suburbs somewhere. 1,500 a month. Now, with the deposit, they probably going to want triple that. So what's that? 4,500, right? Mind you, you got 75. Just say you got 7,000. Go ahead and put that 4,500 down. Boom. Now you got a house. Call the group home back. I got a crib. Now they gonna start sending you clients. Of course, you gotta take care of them. You gotta feed them, things like that. But it's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. I watched this girl do it for 5 years straight, and she been doing it. This is just what I know of. I know 5 years worth of it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, these are grown people. They are independent. All you got to do is make sure they eat. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they take a shower. You know, keep it clean around them. Clean up around things like that. It's so simple and easy, man. It's the easiest job in the world. I swear to God. I just don't got the patience for it. But each client pays anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 a month, right? So just say your first client paying $1,200 a month, right? That damn near covers your rent. Your rent $1,500 a month for the house. That first client damn near, paid for that, and that's just one client. Do you know how many clients you can stick in one house? If you got a 3-bedroom, double that. So if you got a 3 bedroom, you can put 6 clients in there. 6 clients buy $1,000 a month, 6 bands a month. And again, you could be getting paid more than that, but we just gonna go on the low end. 6 bands a month. You know what I'm saying? Your rent only 1,500. So you do the math. Take 1,500 off of 6 bands. That's 4,500 a month. You profiting. You can go get a bridge card, load up the house, make sure they got everything they need. You know what I'm saying? You making a good $4,000 a month just off of taking care of clients. And that's just one house. Oh, it get deeper than that. You can have as many houses you want to and as many clients you can take care of. I just started with one house just to tell you what you can do with one house and how you can get there off of this one house. You could work at a fast food place, give them a couple months, save up your money, and you could become your own boss by running a group home. So if you don't know what to do, start there. I'm telling you, that group home shit, they need people to house these clients. Excuse me. People is coming in every day with situations. Something happened to people every day and they need help. And these group homes need people to help them. So if you don't know what to do, you don't know what's your next move is gonna be, you don't know how you gonna get through it, I just gave you the game plan. Start at a fast food restaurant, get in contact with these group homes. While you working wherever you working at, do your research on these group homes. When your time come, rent you a house. Make sure you pay that rent, your utilities, feed your clients, come by and check on them, make sure they good. You get paid beginning of the month. You pay that rent, everything else is in the pocket. There you go. You your own boss. That's free game. I'm gonna need y'all to hit that subscribe button for that game I just gave. You feel me? Cause ain't nothing free out here. But that subscription button, that bitch free. Hit that motherfucker for me. That turned me up. That make me want to bring more game to you. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you don't know what to do, start there. That's all I got for you. Until the next time, it's been another live stream of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.